There are moments in life when the world feels like it's spinning too fast. Everything we once thought was steady begins to shift. What once felt familiar now feels distant, and the road ahead looks hazy. It's in these moments, when the ground beneath us doesn't feel as solid, that we start to search for something to hold on to. But we often look outside of ourselves for that sense of safety. We search for answers, for plans, for people to make us feel better. And yet, even when we try to grasp control of everything around us, it never truly brings the peace we're craving. That's because real peace, true, deep, lasting peace, lives inside us. Uncertainty can be uncomfortable. It stirs up feelings we might not like to face. Worry, fear, doubt, confusion, they all rise to the surface. But instead of fighting those feelings, we can learn to gently hold them. We can begin by saying to ourselves, "It's okay to feel this way." There's nothing wrong with feeling uncertain. In fact, it's one of the most natural experiences in life. What matters most is how we choose to respond to it. Let's breathe together now. A soft, slow breath, in through the nose and out through the mouth. With each breath, imagine wrapping yourself in kindness, not needing to fix anything, not needing to figure it all out, but simply offering yourself warmth and comfort. That's the beginning of creating certainty, not by solving every problem, but by becoming your own safe place. Inside the heart, there is a quiet space, a space that knows how to listen, how to wait, and how to trust. It doesn't panic when things change. It doesn't rush when answers don't come quickly. This space has always been there. It may have just been buried under the noise of the world, but today we are choosing to return to it. Today, we decide to come home to ourselves. When things feel uncertain, that doesn't mean everything is falling apart. It might actually mean something new is coming together. Life is always in motion, always guiding us toward our growth. Just like the seasons change, we too are being asked to move with grace. It's not always easy, but it is possible. And with love, patience, and a gentle hand on our heart, we can walk through any season. There is no need to have it all figured out. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to not know. Certainty doesn't come from knowing the outcome. It comes from trusting that, whatever the outcome may be, you will meet it with strength, wisdom, and love. Now say softly to yourself, "I trust that I am safe. Even in the unknown, I am safe." Let that sink into your heart. Repeat it whenever the world feels too loud. Say it when your thoughts feel restless. Let it be the whisper that guides you back to your center. Life does not ask you to be perfect. It only asks you to stay open, to listen, to feel, and most importantly, to love yourself through it all. When uncertainty knocks on your door, don't be afraid to open it. Greet it with curiosity. Sit with it. Learn from it. Because sometimes the most uncertain moments become the beginning of the most beautiful chapters. In this sacred pause, you are creating something powerful. You are laying the foundation for inner peace. You are stepping into your role as the creator of your own calm. And as you do this, something wonderful happens. The outside world begins to shift too, not because it has changed, but because you have. Your thoughts, your energy, your presence, they become your compass. This is how you begin to create certainty inside uncertainty, not by fixing the storm outside, but by lighting a candle within. And each time you do, that light grows stronger. So gently now, breathe in. Feel the warmth of your own presence. Feel the love in your own breath. Feel the peace that is always waiting inside you. We don't need to be afraid of the unknown. It is simply a space that hasn't been filled with our love yet. And today, you are beginning to fill it with truth, with grace, and with the beautiful reminder that you are never alone in your journey. Everything around us is always moving. The clouds drift across the sky. The ocean waves rise and fall. Trees lose their leaves only to blossom again. Life is always changing, and yet, in all that movement, there is a deep order, a rhythm that we may not always understand, but can always trust. The same is true for us. Even when life feels chaotic, there is a gentle rhythm inside us that stays steady. We can call upon that rhythm whenever we need to. Uncertainty may shake our routines, shift our plans, and stir our emotions. But what it cannot touch is our inner truth, that part of us that has survived every hard day, that part that has loved, learned, grown, and healed. That part is your anchor. It is what helps you rise again and again. When we feel uncertain, it's easy to believe something is wrong. But nothing is wrong with you. You are simply standing at the edge of something new. You are learning to release the illusion of control and welcome the mystery of life. And in doing so, you are opening yourself to deeper trust. This journey doesn't require you to have the answers. It simply asks you to be present with yourself, to hold your own hand, to speak to yourself with kindness, to treat your thoughts like passing clouds, not facts, just visitors. And when fear rises, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a call for gentleness, a signal that what you need most is not more worry, but more love. Speak to yourself now with that love. Say, I am doing the best I can, and that is more than enough. Let those words become your inner song. Let them hold you when nothing else feels certain. Because even in the unknown, you are not lost. You are simply discovering a deeper part of yourself. The world may not always offer guarantees, but your heart can offer you guidance. Your breath can offer you calm. Your thoughts can offer you care. And your spirit can offer you the courage to continue. That is certainty. That is your power. There is great wisdom in slowing down, in pausing, in breathing, in listening to what your soul is gently saying beneath the noise. And when you do, you will hear the quiet truth. You are safe to be here. You are safe to be unsure. You are safe to grow through this. Certainty does not mean you know exactly what will happen. It means you know that no matter what happens, you have the love and strength to meet it. And you do. You always have. You always will. So be gentle with yourself. Be loving with your heart. Give yourself the space to feel, to soften, to unfold. There is no rush. Life will meet you where you are. And every breath you take, every kind word you offer yourself is a step toward peace. And in this moment, right here, you are already becoming the calm you've been looking for. You are the steady ground. You are the light in the fog. You are the certainty inside the storm. And that is a beautiful thing. Sometimes when the world outside feels shaky, the body begins to hold that tension. Shoulders tighten. The chest may feel heavy. Sleep becomes lighter or scattered. The stomach knots up without reason. These signs are gentle whispers from within, saying, I need comfort. You are not broken. Your body is simply responding to what it feels. It's doing its best to protect you, to keep you safe. And when we begin to listen to these whispers with care, we take the first step toward healing. The mind and body are deeply connected. Every thought sends signals. Loving thoughts create ease. Fearful ones create pressure. When the world feels uncertain, it's not unusual to think the worst. The mind starts building stories, imagining problems, creating fear-based pictures. But these are just thoughts. They are not permanent, and they are not the truth. We can begin to shift them by offering the body what it truly needs: gentleness, stillness, and reassurance. Try this simple practice now. Place one hand over your heart. Feel the warmth. This is you returning to yourself. Now whisper gently, "I am here. I love you. I am listening." Let this touch speak louder than fear. Let it be a reminder that you don't have to fix everything. You only need to be kind to yourself in this moment. And that kindness becomes medicine. You may not always be able to control what happens outside, but you always have the power to choose what happens inside. That's where your certainty begins. With each breath, you send a signal to the body. It's okay. I am safe. I am supported. And even if it takes time for your body to believe it, your gentle repetition creates a ripple that reaches every part of you. Your nervous system is always listening. When it hears fear, it contracts. When it hears love, it softens. That's why small rituals of comfort matter. Lighting a candle, wrapping yourself in a blanket, drinking warm tea, or softly repeating affirmations. These are not small acts. They are loving conversations with your body. You may want to say, "With every breath, I return to calm. With every thought, I choose peace." Let these words settle in. There is no need to rush, no need to push. Just breathe, just feel, just be here with yourself. Over time, the body begins to remember what safety feels like. It starts to relax. The tension melts little by little. The heart feels lighter. The mind quiets down. And in that space, you can hear your inner voice again, the one that says, "You are okay. You are strong. You are whole." There is no wrong way to feel. Every emotion is valid. Every sensation is welcome. You are not too much. You are simply human. And in your humanness lives deep beauty and endless wisdom. Trust that your body is on your side. Trust that your breath is guiding you. Trust that your spirit knows the way. Even in the middle of uncertainty, your body can be your refuge. Your breath can be your friend. Your stillness can be your healing. These are the tools you've always carried, and now you are remembering how to use them. When fear arrives, we often try to shut it down or push it away. But fear is not here to harm. It is here to be heard. It's a voice within saying, "Please help me feel safe again." Instead of turning away from it, we can sit with it. We can say, "I see you. I understand you. Let's walk together for a moment." Fear often shows up when we feel like something precious is at risk. Maybe it's our stability. Maybe it's our sense of control. Maybe it's our hope. But whatever it is, we can begin to reframe the story. Instead of seeing fear as something to escape, we see it as something to hold with compassion. Take a moment now and ask gently within, what is this fear trying to protect me from? You may hear an answer, you may not. Either is okay. What matters is that you ask from a place of curiosity, not judgment. Fear softens when it feels safe, when it is met with kindness instead of shame. And then, when you are ready, speak to that fear like you would to a child who is scared. Use a soft voice. Say, "You are safe with me now. I am not abandoning you. We will face this together." These words, though simple, carry a powerful message. They say to the mind and body, we are no longer at war with ourselves. Often, fear comes from old beliefs, thoughts we picked up long ago that told us we weren't strong enough or worthy enough or smart enough to handle life. But these beliefs are not the truth. They are simply old recordings. And now, you get to choose a new message. You can begin to say, I am capable. I am supported. I trust life to guide me. With each repetition, the old beliefs lose their power. They begin to fade like mist in the morning sun. And what remains is the truth. You are strong, even when you feel fragile. You are wise, even when you feel unsure. You are enough, exactly as you are. Fear doesn't have to disappear for peace to arrive. They can sit side by side as long as love leads the way. You can feel afraid and still take a step forward. You can feel unsure and still open your heart. You can feel lost and still hear your inner voice saying, keep going. You are not alone. There is great strength in naming your fear, holding it gently and walking with it. That is not weakness, it is courage in its purest form. And with each small act of courage, you grow more certain, more rooted, more at peace. So if fear is here with you today, welcome it as a guest. Offer it a chair, a warm tea, and your loving attention. Let it speak, and then let it rest. Because beneath every fear is a longing for safety. And today, you are giving that gift to yourself. Our thoughts are like seeds. Each one carries a potential. Some grow into beautiful flowers, thoughts of love, peace, joy. Others grow into weeds, thoughts of worry, anger, or self-doubt. But all of them, once planted, shape the garden of our mind. And the good news is, we get to choose what we plant. Thoughts are not fixed. They are habits, and like any habit, they can be changed. It begins with awareness, just noticing. When a thought arises that doesn't feel good, we don't need to scold ourselves. We just gently notice, there you are, and we choose a better thought in its place. Try this now. Think of a thought that has been troubling you, one that brings tension or fear. Hold it lightly. Now ask yourself, is this thought helping me feel safe, or is it adding to my fear? If it's adding fear, offer a new thought instead. Something simple, like, I am doing the best I can. Or, right now, I choose peace. Feel the shift inside your body when you say that. It may be small, but it matters. Every time you choose a loving thought over a fearful one, you strengthen your inner foundation. You build certainty within. You become the calm voice you once longed to hear. Sometimes we don't even realize how unkind our thoughts have become. We repeat doubts, judgments, and what-ifs without pause. But once we notice, we can begin to soften. We can begin to say, that's not true for me anymore. We can choose again. Let your thoughts become your tools, not your enemies. Let them lift you, soothe you, guide you. And when you forget, as we all do from time to time, come back with love. There is no punishment here, only learning, only remembering. You are not the storm. You are the one who stands in the eye of it, steady and calm. And every kind thought you think is another brick in the house of peace you are building, with patience, with love, with grace. You are not here to live in fear. You are here to live in freedom, and that freedom begins with the thoughts you choose. So be gentle, be wise, be loving. Choose thoughts that hold you like a soft blanket. Let your inner world become a safe haven, a place where you are always welcome, always accepted, always at peace. When everything outside feels unpredictable, what we do each day becomes more important than ever. A gentle rhythm, a quiet practice, a moment of stillness. These are not luxuries. They are lifelines. They become the strong ropes we can hold on to when the winds of uncertainty blow. Daily rituals, no matter how small, give us something stable to return to. They remind the body, the mind, and the heart, you are safe, you are held, you are loved. It doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, the simplest practices are often the most powerful. Waking up and placing a hand on your heart before getting out of bed. Whispering a kind word to yourself in the mirror. Taking a deep breath before checking the phone or opening your calendar. These moments seem small, but they are sacred. They bring you back to your center. Let your rituals be like pebbles on a path. Each one marks a step. Each one keeps you from getting lost. You might light a candle in the evening, write one thing you are grateful for before bed, or say an affirmation while brushing your hair. These acts are not about control. They are about connection. They bring your spirit back into the moment. In uncertain times, the nervous system longs for structure. It's not about rules or perfection. It's about consistency. Repetition becomes reassurance. And the more we return to these gentle habits, the more the body begins to relax. The mind becomes quieter. The heart becomes softer. One lovely practice is creating a short morning ritual. Before the day pulls you in many directions, take 5 quiet minutes for yourself. Sit in stillness. Place your feet on the ground. Breathe deeply. Say something kind to yourself. Affirm, I am grounded. I am supported. Today, I choose peace. Let those words fill you up before the world asks anything of you. In the evening, another simple ritual. Gratitude. Not the kind you rush through, but the kind you feel. Find one thing, just one, that brought light to your day. A smile, a breath, a moment of peace. Write it down or say it out loud. Let your heart feel it. Gratitude rewires the mind for joy, even in hard times. These daily practices don't solve every problem, but they don't need to. Their power lies in how they anchor you to yourself, how they remind you that no matter what happens outside, you have a place to return to within, a place where love lives, a place where certainty begins. When you build these rituals with care, they become your safe ground. They become your compass. They become your way of saying to yourself, I matter, I am here, I choose love. Sometimes we wait for everything to be clear before we trust. We wait for the path to be lit, the signs to appear, the certainty to feel complete. But life rarely works like that. Trust is not a destination, it's a decision, a quiet decision to keep walking even if we can't see the end. A choice to believe that something beautiful is unfolding, even if it's still in the dark. Think of a seed in the soil. It rests in the quiet. It doesn't push or panic. It simply knows that the light will come. It trusts the warmth of the earth, the timing of the sun, the gentle call of growth. It doesn't need to understand how. It just keeps growing. You are like that seed. Something deep within you is already reaching toward the light. You don't need to force answers. You don't need to rush your healing. The universe has its own rhythm, and when you relax into that rhythm, something inside you softens. You begin to feel guided. You begin to notice small signs of support, a kind word, a sudden peace, an idea that feels right. These are the whispers of trust. Affirm softly, I trust the timing of my life. I do not need to rush. Everything I need will come at the perfect moment. Let these words wash over you like warm sunlight. Let them melt away the tension that comes from needing to know everything right now. When we stop trying to control everything, we create space for magic. That's when life surprises us. That's when we see things more clearly. That's when the next step appears. Not always the full path, but enough for today. This doesn't mean doing nothing. It means doing what you can with love and then letting go, taking inspired action, then allowing life to meet you halfway. When you trust the process, the pressure lifts. You realize you're not alone. You're part of something greater, something kind, something wise, something deeply loving. Trust is not blind hope. Trust is quiet wisdom. It says, I may not know what's next, but I know I am loved. I know I am growing. I know I am safe to keep moving forward. That is the kind of trust that brings peace. That is the kind of trust that brings miracles. So today, if things feel unclear, breathe deeply and remind yourself, even in the unknown, I am guided. Even in the silence, I am supported. And then gently take the next step, no matter how small. That step is enough. You are enough. Life often teaches us that certainty is about having all the answers, knowing exactly what to do, or seeing the entire road ahead. But true certainty is something far more beautiful. It's the quiet confidence that lives within the present moment, the steady truth that says, I choose peace now, even if I don't have every answer. This is the gift of presence. When we stop waiting for everything to make sense, we begin to feel the power of now. We realize that life is not meant to be figured out all at once. It's meant to be lived, one breath at a time, one moment at a time, one choice at a time. Certainty is a practice. It's something we return to again and again, like a home we carry in our heart. And each time we choose a loving thought, a calming breath, a kind word, we are choosing to live from that place. We are choosing to plant our feet in peace, even if the world around us feels shaky. You can say to yourself, I choose to feel safe right now. I choose to think thoughts that support me. I choose to be my own calm. These affirmations are not just words. They are acts of self-love. They are gentle reminders that your inner world matters more than any outside condition. There is a quiet power in knowing that you get to choose your response, that you can pause before reacting, that you can return to your breath, that you can be the calm in the middle of the storm. This is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about knowing that you are stronger than any uncertainty. Let go of needing to fix the future. Let go of needing to relive the past. Come back to the now. This moment, this breath, this heartbeat, it's enough. You are enough. Life will always have unknowns, but you are not lost in them. You are the lighthouse. You are the steady flame. You are the loving presence that brings peace to every space you enter. And with every choice you make, you are building a life rooted in love, not fear. So the next time doubt knocks, pause, breathe, choose again. Say softly to yourself, I am grounded, I am clear, I am safe in this moment. And watch how your energy shifts. Watch how your heart opens. Watch how peace finds its way in. You are not here to be shaken by life. You are here to rise through it, to love through it, to shine through it. And you're doing just that, one moment at a time. Even now, even here, even in the middle of uncertainty, you are finding your way. You are remembering your strength. You are awakening your wisdom. You are choosing your peace. This is the beauty of being alive. This is the power you hold. This is the certainty within you that no storm can take away. So today, I invite you to rest in that truth, to trust it, to live it, and to know deep in your soul that you are loved, you are guided, and you are safe, always. I trust life. I trust myself. I trust that all is well in my world. And so it is.